On the scorching and arid savannas in Central Africa, there lives a unique species of giant bees. These giant bees have rather peculiar appearances. Their bodies are fat and plump, resembling round balls, while their wings are extremely small and their necks are thick and short. With such physical characteristics, anyone would think they have nothing to do with flying. However, it is precisely these giant bees, with seemingly abysmal flying conditions, that are creating miracles in the skies of the African savanna. They are capable of flying continuously for 250 kilometers, and the altitude they reach is beyond the reach of ordinary bees on ordinary days. They cleverly hide in rock crevices or thick grass, remaining so quiet that it's as if they don't exist. But once the scent of food wafts over, they instantly flapped their wings and took off at an astonishing speed. When the giant bees sense that the climate of this land is turning harsh and the threat of extreme drought is approaching silently, they demonstrate remarkable survival wisdom. They gather in groups, like well-trained soldiers, and quickly migrate towards areas with abundant water and lush grass. Scientists are filled with doubts when they study these bees. From a biological perspective, among all flying species, the flying conditions of giant bees are among the worst. They are even inferior to chickens, ducks, and geese, and at the bottom in terms of physical conditions within the bee family. According to the principles of fluid mechanics in physics, the ratio of their bodies to their wings makes it impossible for them to take off. Based on scientific inferences, not only can these giant bees not take off on their own, but even if people throw them into the air with great force, their tiny wings cannot generate enough lift to support their plump bodies, and they will surely fall and die immediately. But reality defies theory. These giant bees not only take off effortlessly on their own, but also stand out as the strongest. This is undoubtedly a huge challenge to classical scientific theories, leaving scientists deeply perplexed. In the mysterious forests of the southern hemisphere, there lives a distinctive bird. Its song is like the music of the heavens, more beautiful and enchanting than the songs of any other living creature in the world. However, behind this beautiful melody lies a cruel price. From the moment this bird leaves its nest, it embarks on a difficult journey to find a thorn tree. It traverses thick forests and flies over swift rivers, undeterred by wind, rain, or hardships. Finally, it locates the thorn tree covered with sharp thorns as fine as needles. Without hesitation, it lands on the trees and carefully selects the sharpest thorn that can penetrate deepest into its flesh. In an instant, the sharp thorn pierces into its body, and blood gushes out. Pain engulfs it like a surging tide, and its life gradually fades away. But at this final moment of its life, it opens its beaks and sings a song that makes all singing birds feel ashamed. The song is so melodious and gentle, as if it were a masterpiece composed with its life. Even the skylarks and nightingales, which always consider themselves the kings of songs, pale in comparison to this song. As the blood slowly drains away, the most beautiful song gradually comes to an end. The whole world is immersed in this short yet stunning melody, as if time has stood still. God smiles in the sky, and all who hear the song, humans and birds alike, pay their deepest respects to this brave thorn bird with great reverence not in the human world. There are many people similar to African bees and thorn birds. Take the famous painter Vincent van Gogh, for example. He lived in poverty throughout his life and endured severe mental illness. The hardships he faced in life were similar to the harsh flying conditions of African bees and the pain borne by thorn birds. However, driven by his love and perseverance for paintings, just as African bees strive to fly and thorn birds bravely sing, he created a series of breathtaking artworks, leaving precious artistic treasures for the world: African bees and thorn birds. These two ordinary species in nature teach us endless wisdom and profound lessons through their life stories. They show us that no matter how adverse our own circumstances are, or how great the price we have to pay, as long as we have faith, and pursuits in our hearts, we can create our own glories.